out performing yourself. Is it some kind of grief? I just never let them breathe. I learned it early that the version of me that walked it needed to rid of their head before deciding to begin being the person that could handle being what would fit inside the space without me costing anything for it. I got good at it, the scan, the quiet calculation, the slight adjustment of my laugh, my voice, my whole presentation. Softer here, more serious, then more easy in this room. More certain in that hallway, more invisible by noon. And nobody ever noticed because I was so smooth, the transition so seamless. Nobody ever saw the move from one version to the other. I just flow between the masks, and everyone who knew me thought they knew me, but the task of actually knowing me was something nobody could complete, because the version that I gave them was already incomplete. A curated selection of the parts that they could take, the rest of me filed quietly away for no one's sake. I became whoever the role needed me to be. Now I'm alone and I don't know what that is. I became whoever the room needed me to be. Turns out performing yourself is its own kind of grief. You ever sit alone at night and try to find the one that is just yours, the version underneath the everyone that you have been for everyone, and come up with a blur of all the different people you have been, and can't be sure which one of them is actually the one that you would call yourself if there were no one else in any room at all. If there were no temperature to read, nowhere to scan, no version to assemble from the parts you think they want. I have sat in rooms with people who have known me for years and performed a version of myself that made the most at ease, while something underneath they wondered who would stay if I just walked in one day as whatever I actually weigh. Without the adjustments, without the careful calibration, without the background calculation of their expectation, I do not know if anyone has ever met me whole, because I never gave them the unedited control. I became whoever the room needed me to be. Now I'm alone and I don't know what that leaves. I became whoever the room needed me to be. Turns out performing yourself is its own kind of grief. I don't know what I actually sound like when nobody's listening. I don't know what I actually want when nobody's watching. I just know I'm tired of walking in and reading the room before I decide who to be today. So if you have a different life for different people in your life, if you have noticed you go quiet trying to figure out what's right to be before you speak, before you let yourself be seen, if somewhere in the being everything you lost, what's in between, all the versions, all the performances, all the careful fits, and you cannot find the one that is just yours, that actually sits still inside you when the room goes dark and everyone is gone. You are not fake, you are not empty, you are not what's wrong. You learn to survive by being what the moment seemed to need, and that was never weakness, it was just a different kind of seed that grew around the shape of everyone instead of your own shape. And you allowed now to find out what you look like in the space with no one there to scan, no temperature to feel, just you deciding for the first time what about you is real. You do not have to be the version that the next room wants to see. You are allowed to walk in as one person and let that person be. I used to be gone, whoever the room needed me to be. Now I'm learning what it means to just be me. I used to be gone, whoever the room needed me to be. Turns out there was always someone underneath. I just never let them breathe.